I learned a fun fact, and that fun fact was every minute there are like 100 sales pitches that were declined. Literally every second, a sale somewhere on earth is being declined or being passed up on. And this is actually why I created Sales Remastered. Sales Remastered is very general. You can apply this communication to sell anything, right? It doesn't necessarily be loans, but since this is my sandbox, I'm gonna make it niche to this, build more brand awareness, and then expand it to the whole, anything that's in sales. And so the reason why I chose Sales Remastered is because at the end of the day, a pitch is literally just the sound, right? It's sound. Remastered is a remake of the original sound, just enhanced, right? It's an enhanced copy. And I'm a big fan of music. I love music. I was also a big fan of video games where remastered was very common. And I appreciate stuff like that. My wife doesn't, right? My wife's like, I don't get it, HD, Blu-ray or whatever, or 4K. She doesn't understand like those little details, but I do. And I appreciate it. And ultimately it's the same thing, but it's more enhanced. And so that's why ultimately I chose Sales Remastered. Everything is a sale, in my opinion. Every communication is a sale. When we engage with our spouse, our kids, our girlfriend or boyfriend, or we engage with someone, there's an intention behind that engagement, right? Whether we want them to answer something or we want them to comply, that communication is ultimately sound. And when I started diving a little bit deeper, and I was like, okay, well, why do some sounds push prospects away? And it's because they're conditioned to do such. And this is why the sound of, hey, how you doing? Can I help you find anything? That's a sound that triggers us to say no. Unless we're not prepared, we're actually inviting that objection, which is the same reason why I don't allow them to ask a question. I don't give them the mic and say, hey, what's your goal? Because I'm emotionally aware and I have enough experience to know that they're always gonna say, I want a lower rate. And I don't want them getting in that zone.
Connected to Sales Remastered.